Okay, so for Ubuntu Server 24.04, first of all, we need to check the IP address. For that, the command is IP space A. So that is the IP address. Currently, you can see 10.0.0.134, and I'm gonna let's say ping 10.0.0.1.1.10. You can see we cannot ping, and 108 we can ping because that's a Windows machine, and we should not be able to ping that as well because we changed that to a DHCP. Okay, so I'm gonna set this IP address 10.0.0.1.1.0 to this machine. Okay, so right now first step is to go into the IP settings file. So that's called netplan configuration. Okay, so for that we're going to use nano editor, and under etc netplan there should be only one file, and let's go to that folder just to make sure. I want to show you guys everything so you understand. So here you can see there is only one file, this one 50 cloudinit.yaml. so I'm gonna open this file, and here you can see it's getting the IP address from DHCP 4, and that is true. Okay, so I recommend two different methods. Either you create another file and rename this one, or you can copy the code what I'm going to provide you in the description of this video. You can copy that code and paste into this one. So these are the two methods. Whatever you prefer, I will show you both. So first I'm gonna use the manual method, like I'm just going to do everything by typing. So first of all, you have to set DHCP from true to no, and then the next thing we're going to type the addresses manually, the address and the gateway and the name server and the addresses. Control X and then hit Y, save. And then the next thing is going to be applying the netplan. For that, the command is netplan apply. But what I recommend, that's a different method, but that's very good in case if your configuration is not good, you can get a backup file. So I'm just going to move this file, and I'm just going to rename this file. So I'm just going to rename this file to .old, and now you can see that file name has been changed. And then I'm going to copy this file here with another name. So now you can see we have this old file, so that's our backup file. Whenever we need that file, we can just change the name and we will get our network configuration back. So what we are going to do, we are going to change our configuration, the static IP address settings, into this file. Okay, so now I'm gonna open this file, and you can see all the configuration here, the network, Ethernet, and make sure this one is right, otherwise the IP address will not update to the static IP address, and this one needs to be turned to no. So I'm just going to remove this, and I will provide you the code in the description of this video, so you can just copy the code and paste into this file. Okay, so let me remove this all first. Okay, so I'm gonna just copy this, and this is the example file. So you just need to update the IP address whatever you want to set, and you don't need to type all of this. Otherwise, normally what we do, we need to type everything like IP addresses, the IP address, gateway 4, and that all, like everything needs to be in the order, and all spellings must be correct, otherwise it does not work. So that's why I have this file for the ease of myself and you as well. So you can just copy and just update the IP address. So in my case, I'm going to set the IP address 10.0. Hold on, Control C, cancel. Okay, .110/24. That's my subnet, and the gateway address is 10.0.0.1, and I'm going to use my gateway as my first DNS and then the Google DNS. Control X, hit Y to save, and then we are going to apply the netplan. So for that, the command is netplan apply. Okay, it's showing me the warning, gateway 4. So that's another warning. You can just ignore that because I'm using the same gateway address what I already had from the DHCP server. So if you're changing it to any other network, it will not show this error. So you can just ignore this. Okay, I'm going to open this with this IP address 10.0.0.1.1.10, and you can see I'm able to see the login page. So that means the IP address has been updated successfully. Okay, I'm logged in as root. So let's check the IP address. And the IP address is, let me full screen this so you can see 10.0.110. So that means our IP address is updated with our static command. So that's the way you can update your IP address to static. And let's try pinging something, and you can see I can ping this. And if we want to revert back to our DHCP or the old setting, let me show you that as well. So I'm gonna go to the EDC and the netplan folder, and here we can see we have these two files. So I'm just going to move the first file to let's say static. I'm gonna set it static, so I know this is for the static. Oh, sorry, this file to that name. So I'm moving this file to this name, and then let's check again. So now we have this static and the old. So I'm now going to move the other file, the old file, to .yaml. Yeah, that's the name of the actual file. So you can see we have this file now, and this one is for the static one. If I type this command netplan apply, it's gonna disconnect me from this session, and as we are going to get another IP address from DHCP, and I'm hoping it's gonna be the same one what we were using right here, duplicate session. So you can see, yes, we are able to use this one, sudo su in the password and the IPA. So here you can see now we are getting IP address from the DHCP, and it's the same one, 10.0.0.134. And I can show you that as well, that the static file is not working. The actual DHCP file what we were using, that's working. So you can see the DHCP is true and there is no static IP address. So that's the best way to update the IP address in Ubuntu server. That's something what I recommend. But still, if you want to update this file, you can do that as well. You can change set the static IP address or revert back to the DHCP. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.